Nero, born Lucius Domitius Ahenobarbus in 37 AD in Antium, was the son of Gnaeus Domitius Ahenobarbus and Agrippina the Younger, who was a sister of Emperor Caligula and later married Emperor Claudius, securing her son's adoption and path to power. When Claudius died in 54 AD, possibly poisoned by Agrippina to hasten Nero's accession, the 16-year-old Nero became emperor, formerly known as Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. At first, his rule was marked by moderation and the wise counsel of his tutors Seneca and Burrus, who helped maintain order and relatively sound government. In these early years, Nero was popular among the people for reducing taxes, improving the legal system, and sponsoring public entertainments. However, tensions soon arose with his mother, Agrippina, who sought to dominate imperial decisions. Eventually, Nero arranged for her murder in 59 AD, first attempting to kill her in a staged shipwreck and finally having her executed. Nero's relationship with the Senate also deteriorated over time as he increasingly asserted absolute power and indulged his passions for artistic performance and chariot racing, pursuits deemed disgraceful for an emperor. He divorced and executed his first wife, Octavia, accusing her of adultery, and married Poppaea Sabina, who died while pregnant, possibly as a result of Nero's violence. The Great Fire of Rome in July 64 AD burned for 6 days and 7 nights, destroying much of the city's center, while Tacitus claimed Nero opened his gardens to shelter refugees and organized relief. Rumors spread that he played the lyre and sang of the fall of Troy as the city burned. To deflect suspicion, Nero blamed the Christian community, subjecting them to brutal executions in the Vatican gardens. In the aftermath, he began constructing his vast palace complex, the Domus Aurea, which featured an artificial lake, gardens, and a colossal statue of himself. His lavish spending and neglect of military discipline contributed to rising discontent, while revolts flared in Britain under Boudicca, in Judea, and among Roman governors. In 65 AD, the Pisonian conspiracy aimed to assassinate Nero but was uncovered, resulting in the execution or forced suicide of dozens of senators, equestrians, and former allies, including Seneca. Nero's final years were characterized by increasing paranoia and alienation, as well as further grand tours of Greece, where he competed in artistic and athletic contests, collecting hundreds of prizes he demanded be awarded to him. Eventually, the discontent culminated in open revolt. In March 68 AD, Gaius Julius Vindex, governor of Gallia Lugdunensis, rose against him, soon followed by Galba in Hispania. Deserted by the Praetorian Guard and declared an enemy of the state by the Senate, Nero fled Rome with a small retinue and ultimately took refuge in a villa outside the city. Facing capture and execution, he committed suicide on June 9, 68 AD, with the assistance of his secretary Epaphroditus. His death ended the Julio-Claudian dynasty and unleashed the Year of the Four Emperors, a turbulent period of civil war. Ancient historians such as Tacitus, Suetonius, and Cassius Dio painted Nero as a monstrous tyrant, while later Christian tradition further vilified him as the Antichrist figure. Nonetheless, some modern scholarship has suggested a more nuanced portrait, acknowledging that while Nero was indeed ruthless and extravagant, he retained popular support among the urban masses and invested significantly in rebuilding Rome and promoting the arts.